Football lovers, sanibonani. Welcome to PK Sports. Igama lami Mbonga Inkosi. Ngithembe ukuthi ni kahle, niyaphila. Danko. In today's video we'll talk about the partnership between Kaizer Chiefs and Scotland FC and how it looks like these two clubs will work with each other for the movement of players. And we'll talk about Kaizer Chiefs' loss in terms of receiving money from FIFA, from the FIFA club's benefit program, because we know very well that we are only represented by uBradley Cross lapha na kuBafana Bafana. Kodwa ke nani nalazi udaba ukuthi ngaphambi ukuthi siye kude bengicela nje ningisize ngokulike. It is very important ukuthi ulike ukusubscribe sokubona ngelinye ilanga, kodwa nakubalekile, but ilike libaleke kakhulu. Ngiyacela nje ukuthi mawuqala nje ungena nje kwi-video uqale ngokulike. Danko. I think we should brace ourselves that in future Kaizer Chiefs might sign players that are from Zimbabwe again, because according to the chairman of Scotland FC, Scott Pedzai Sakupwanya, he confirmed that there will be a movement of players between Kaizer Chiefs and Scotland FC, meaning that Bob Stake uyeke umuntu ke that is an orchestrator ke ku that partnership, because we know him very well which he does move swiftly when it comes to such matters, and we before that introduced us to ama players wase Zimbabwe. And right now we should be counting days before the Toyota Cup game, so that simply means ukuthi if we as fans, we should be able to spot the players that we believe they might be good players for Kaizer Chiefs from Scotland FC. The chance is for us to watch that game versus Scotland FC on 26 July. Meaning that, obvious, we hope it won't be Ukama Billiard and Knowledge Musona that are going to impress us, because but it is a player there that I believe when I read the comments under this article, there was a positive feedback about this player. He goes by the name of Gwake Twala. He's a left back and he can also play as a right back. He's versatile. He's 24 years old. That simply means he's one for the future. And he's from Swaziland. He's not Zimbabwean. But in thing about this player is that even though he's in a team that is star-studded, but he's the one that prevails. He's touted to be the candidate of one of the players that will be the Zimbabwe 2026 Castle Soccer Star of the Year. That simply means he is a player that is very good. I haven't seen much of him. I tried to look for more videos of him, but angitholi lutho. But I hope the day for us what is it that people see in this player, because it might be fans from Eswatini, because here in Mzansi I don't think most of us have that privilege to access the Zimbabwean league, because we only get notified ngeyindaba okay, Scotland FC won, Kama Billiard scored, he assisted, Knowledge Musonabo izinto kanjalo. But when it comes to sizibukelela ama games, it's difficult, or let me not that easily accessible. But this player bayambabaza, because I don't think he played for big teams outside of Swaziland. He played for Young Buffaloes, Mbabane Swallows, and Tingizeni Hotspurs before he moved to Scotland FC. So it simply means he is a player that is still trying to find his feet, a player that is still making his name in the football fraternity. And for a club like Kaizer Chiefs, they released Uhepi Mashian, a left back. But I'm not saying Kaizer Chiefs should go for him, but I think it's an opportunity for us as fans before we conclude. Because comments, no, they are actually pushing for this player to be signed by Kaizer Chiefs. And considering the age, I think it's another fact. But one thing that we should be able to see for ourselves is that let's see how he plays. That's what is important, because we need a specialist in that left back position, to be honest. Or let's just hope again, next season it will be a better season for Paseka Marco, Nkanyiso Shinga, or Bradley Cross. Maybe Fernando da Cruz can use them in an efficient way that is going to benefit the club. We don't know. But as for Ugwake, Chwala, he's one to look out for in future. But I don't think it might be also a bad idea for Chiefs to sign him. But let's just wait and see what will happen. I want us to discuss indaba Bradley Cross, which is the only player that is representing the Kaizer Chiefs with FIFA World Cup. And in ukuthi no matter how hard they are bantering Kaizer Chiefs fans, but Bradley Cross or Ice Boy, but they forget about other players that are not also playing. But intengichaza ukuthi umuntu odlalayo nalona osebenchini bawuthola the same amount. Yabo. They get the same amount, so it simply means ukuthi uCross is working from home. He's working smart. But lana ngithe mangibheka ukuthi i-profit Pirates compared to Kaizer Chiefs and also Mamelodi Sundowns compared to Kaizer Chiefs, you can tell ukuthi Kaizer Chiefs is missing out on cashing out on imali nje ezihlalele. Maybe it could help them in terms of buying players, because so thini thengwa free agent every season and there's nothing we can say because that's their recruitment plan. But ngithe mangicalculate laphana I see ukuthi uBradley Cross so far imali azoyenzela iKaizer Chiefs it's 6.4 million rand. And Orlando Pirates, they will get 56.15 million rand. Bona ni Mamelodi Sundowns. I don't know if they're gonna add the two loaned players of Mamelodi Sundowns, Ukos and Utapelo Maseng. So ngithe mangicalculate I see ukuthi okay, igap laphana it's 49.75 million rand. So I don't know ukuthi in reality this simply means ukuthi this is the gap between Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates in terms of being competitive. Let's take away the figures. Which is that the gap is that huge? Is it that huge in terms of competitiveness and winning trophies and making sure that every season the clubs they perform well? Because we are born now, this is a huge gap. And as much as we want to see Kaizer Chiefs being competitive again, winning trophies, there's something we need to accept also. We might be signing players, we might be thinking that we got a coach and we might think that everything will run smoothly next season. Forgetting the teams that you are competing with are also making sure they are adding in terms of players. So yabonga ukuthi kuba difficult kangakanani ukuthi sometimes if you don't invest in players, in quality players, it becomes difficult for you ukuthi ukwazi ukuba competitive. Thathe nje ukuthi the fact ukuthi teams awafuni ukuthengisela iChiefs players. But let's look at the recruitment plan itself. What does it tell you about the club?